Hello! Welcome Friday and 13. Hi, how are you? My name is Anne and this is my channel about spiritual awakening, tarot readings, Reiki and much more. I am a Reiki practitioner, tarot reader and spiritual life coach. I also want to really awaken the cosmic mother goddess power in all of us as we are getting through a very challenging time at the moment. So today is Friday and 13. What a magical day. And I'm here to bust the myth about how bad day it is, how unlucky day it is. So where does this come that Friday and 13 is not a very good day? So we are going back to the ancient times when we were still in matriarchy and we were worshipping goddesses. So Friday comes from, in English language, it comes from the goddess Freya, and it was usually the Friday where they were celebrating for women. Goddess Freya is all about, oh, there's my dog. It's all about feminine love, anything to do with women and magic. Now, when patriarchy came more about and starting to take matriarchy out, and the warfare was after Bronze Age, then the warfare was coming more and more in norm. Then she became also a goddess of the war. But before that, it was all about love, light, sexuality, being the moon goddess, as 13 was her lucky number. One thing what they did was that when they were having the celebrations for goddess Freya, there would have been a priestess, and the priestess would have picked another 12 random women from the community, and they would be celebrating, dancing, cooking together. So the number 13 was a very significant number for the goddess Freya. Now, when patriarchy came more about, or not that much of a patriarchy, but the Christianity or the church came around, then they were trying to demolish anything to do with so-called paganism, and the goddess Freya became also a war goddess, and they were just trying to wipe it out. So every time when there was a Friday, and let's say if they brought it in before Bronze Age or before any time, there wasn't no calendar, so it was celebrated by the moon cycles, the Freya days, like we have now a new moon. What is exciting, just before the Friday, just after the Friday the 13th. So it is a very magical time, and we have had 11/11 Kate as well, but that not much of an importance as much as the Friday the 13th during the new moon. I think it's much more of a bigger an event. So what I wanted to say was, so when it came more around that the calendar came in and people were starting, oh, there is a Friday and the 13, what a magical day. Then the church, who thought that they would be above the paganism and wanted them to follow rather not goddesses but the Father God, not the goddess mother or mother goddess, they attacked people who were worshiping or coming together to worship goddess Freya on that day. So then when it came out, basically they lynched or killed all the people who were going out to celebrate Freya. And Friday the 13 eventually came as a lucky day, because when you went out and to celebrate the Freya, then you were killed. It's, when we're looking back, Knights of Templars, who were actually same kind of a patriarchy time and matriarchy knights, they were alchemists, our first, like one of those who kept the Holy Grail and kept the alchemist going, the Holy Grail. Again, it's another thing what we symbolizing something else what we think it was and what people believe, but this is not the topic of it. They were actually killed on Friday the 13th. Most of them, about probably 80% of them, were killed on Friday the 13th to kind of make a point that it was an unlucky day if you didn't follow the church or the Pope. Even so, for them, it was probably one of the luckiest days because they went down and said, we are for goddess Freya instead. Long story short, this is all speculations because all our past has been a lot of times manipulated now, but we still have some truth coming in because it's all in our Akashic records, in our consciousness. So what to do on Friday the 13th? Ring your friends, ring your female friends. Cook a dinner if you can. I'm in lockdown, but I will have a friend coming over. Do any kind of treatments. If you are a healer, make Reiki, cook dinner, especially pork. Use a lot of honey because Freya was all about bees and beekeeping. What I want to say is decorate your home with primroses. Make an altar for Freya. Dance around her. Move your body, do yoga, move the energy, especially if you can go out and do some magic. If you have any vixen or any kind of a meditative or psychic abilities, go do it, because this is all about her and how magical and prosperous she is. Embrace the woman today, embrace woman in your life. If you can, ring 12 of your friends, or 11, and have the 12th as a goddess Freya in your house for dinner. So it's doing these things will help you to kind of boost and embrace who you are. She is a goddess of love. If you have a loved one in your life, love them, tell them you love them. Yeah, put intention to love good things, because it's not a bad day. It's unlucky because of the church and church trying to pull us away from our mother goddess mother earth, cosmic mother, just to kind of that we would follow rules by the patriarchal church, and for their own greed. But now the world is different, and if you can, we are all have been slowing down thanks to this COVID-19. So do take a time and embrace love around you. Also, if you have a cat or you have been looking to adopt a cat, today is a good day. Yeah, today is a perfect day for that. Cats are as well, they were her animals, so black cat is not a bad luck either. It's just the same reasons, like they were killed on that day. So there was times on the dark times in the Middle Ages where if you owned a black cat, you were considered a witch. So owning a cat generally meant that you were probably burnt on the stake, because the dogma of thinking that you would be worshipping the goddess Freya made such a big scare in the church that they would have just attacked you. So anyways, that was all from me for today. I'm going to do the readings now for the new moon and new moon energy, what the new moon cycle is going to bring you, and I'm bringing in some goddess power. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to chat to you soon. Bye.